A wise man once said, "What doesn't kill you will only make you stronger." Last time I record, it's approaching Halloween and a plastic bag wasn't going to kill me. You may have wondered why I'm wearing this bag on my head. Well, as everyone knows, I'm a huge Sunderland fan. I've been taunted all week with after eights, number 8 jokes, the lot. You name it, I've heard it. Yes, we lost 8-0 to Southampton, and as a symbol of my embarrassment, it was either an RKO from Randy Orton, wear a Newcastle jersey throughout this broadcast, or a plastic bag on my head for the intro. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 4 of My Gut Feeling, one of the most entertaining football tip shows on the net, and I'm of course your host, Matty Adams. My tips didn't go according to plan last weekend, as I managed to get a 1 out of 7 with a quiet thank you to Newcastle up the road for beating Leicester City. I'm back bigger, smarter and braver than ever before this weekend with 7 tips set to send you into a whirlwind frenzy. We start things off with the Premier League. West Ham play host to champions Manchester City. The Hammers flew up to 4th in the league following their 3-1 success over Burnley last weekend. This was their 3rd win in 4, having disposed of Liverpool and QPR recently too. City, on the other hand, threw away a 2-0 lead to draw with CSKA Moscow midweek in the Champions League. However, the Hammers haven't recorded a victory over City in the last 8 meetings between the two clubs. The champions will want to rebuild on the draw they had in midweek. I tip an away win at 8-15. Now on to the second tier. Managerless Birmingham City play host to Bournemouth. Blues parted ways with Lee Clark at the weekend following the club's 1-0 defeat to them basement club Bolton. Further misery was poured on the struggling Midlands outfit by Blackburn, who won 1-0 in midweek. Their opponents Bournemouth, on the other hand, have won their last 3, most recently against Reading 3-0. In terms of head-to-head, both clubs have won once each. Due to the current momentum though, Bournemouth should win at 90-20. That old chestnut of a new manager and a new side chimed in again last weekend. As I previously mentioned, Bolton defeated Birmingham City 1-0 under Neil Lennon's first game in charge. This lifted them off the foot of the table and now they can focus on their climb upwards. Their opponents Brentford have drawn their last 2 games 0-0 against both Sheffield Wednesday and Wigan. Bolton should have the momentum and the motivation to get a result though here. Bolton to win at 13-10. Championship League leaders Derby play host the former FA Cup holders Wigan Athletic. The hosts have won 4 of their last 5 games, drawing only to Millwall. Such a run has seen them past the likes of Norwich, Watford and Nottingham Forest in the title race. Wigan, on the other hand, have drawn their last 4 games and sit just a point above relegation in 19th. Previous meetings have seen Wigan the more successful with 3 wins in the last 5 meetings. I favour the host Derby at 8-11. Next up is Leeds United vs Wolverhampton Wanderers. Between the two, in their last 5 games, a total of 10 between the two, there has been just 1 victory, Wolves beating Middlesbrough 2-0. This took Wolves back into the playoffs, however they may find it more difficult this weekend as Leeds have only lost once at home all season despite sitting 15th in the league. I favour the draw at 12-5. This weekend sees Middlesbrough meet Watford. Both chasing promotion after promising starts to their seasons, Borough were enjoying a lovely run until their recent defeat against Wolves. They had gone as high as 3rd in the league. Watford, on the other hand, are 2nd and are unbeaten in 7. Watford are also unbeaten in 3 against the hosts. However, I believe the tides will change this weekend. Middlesbrough to win at 19-20. Now on to League 1. Oldham were up against Bradford City. The Latics enjoyed a comfortable 4-1 win over Coventry midweek, whilst Bradford did well to hold the leaders Bristol City 2-2. The hosts are on a wonderful run and haven't lost a game since August. Their unbeaten record at home in the league extends further back against Leyton Orient 7 home league games ago. Bradford though have lost 2 of the last 3 and have won just 1 of the last 5. In this fixture, the last 5 meetings have seen Bradford attain no victories either. This should continue with Oldham to win at evens. To summarise, my gut feeling for your football weekend accumulator this week sees wins for Manchester City, Bournemouth, Bolton Wanderers, Derby County, Middlesbrough and Oldham Athletic. I've also called a draw in the Championship, Leeds United vs Wolverhampton Wanderers. Thank you for tuning into the show. I hope you've enjoyed it, especially little bag stunts pulled at the start. You can visit my blog, The Adams Experience. Follow me on Twitter at The Adams EXP. But for now, I've been Matty Adams, and you guessed it, that was my gut feeling. See you next week.